Welcome back. Our next guest is a best-selling author who's been called one of today's boldest feminist satirists.
And her new book, We Love You, Bunny, is a fairy tale slasher that's just been shortlisted for the Giller Prize. Please welcome to the show author Mona Awad.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you here.
Well, Mona, first of all, congrats. Giller Prize is a big deal.
Yes.
And so this book is a follow-up to your viral first novel, Bunny.
Yes.
And that was named Best Book of 2019 by Time and Vogue.
Yes.
Which is huge, huge.
Yeah.
So that book is about a secretive clique of wealthy students who call themselves the Bunnies.
That's right.
So for those who haven't yet read the first novel, can you give us a synopsis of the first?
Sure. So it takes place on a New England campus called Warren University. Warren, very appropriate for bunnies. And it's about, yes, this clique of very privileged young girls, these MFA students. They call each other Bunny, and they conjure hot men out of rabbits in these very ritualistic, violent, off-campus workshops. The story is told from the perspective of Sam Mackey, who's an outsider student. She hates the bunnies. She gets sucked into their clique in spite of herself, and then it gets weird.
And then? Okay, so now we're back in the Bunnyverse, only this time we're actually hearing the bunnies side of the story.
Yes.
So the new book is interesting. It's both a prequel, a sequel, and also a standalone novel.
Yeah.
Did you always envision this story playing out in this way?
No. I mean, when I was writing Bunny, it was just such a wild ride. It was so different from my first book that honestly, I didn't even know if I was going to finish it. I couldn't even tell the story of it with a straight face. Like I would be like, yeah, it's about a group of girls who make boys out of bunnies, you know? And I would just start laughing and thinking, okay, you've lost the plot. And yeah, I gave up many times, but then when I finished it, it was just such an exhilarating creative experience to do it. And I missed it immediately upon finishing it. So I knew I was going to return to the world. And very weirdly, it was a couple of years after it published that it started to find a life with readers. And I would get tagged on social. My publisher wrote me and told me, it's selling and we don't know why. We're trying to figure it out. And so readers gave me permission to return to it. So I dedicated the book to my readers.
That's lovely.
So nice.
What a great story. And the woman at the center of your story is a woman by the name of Samantha Heather Mackey, and she attends a prestigious graduate program at a fictional New England university. And I understand that you did your MFA at Brown in Rhode Island. So how much of your own experience did you put in this book?
Oh, a lot, Bunny, a lot. But no boys were axed in the making of the book, I promise. Promise that. But no, yeah, for sure. I mean, I went as an older student. I'm Canadian. I'd never experienced the Ivies or New England. It was a whole new world for me. I was a total fish out of water. So I think it was very useful to have that outsider perspective and to explore that world. It felt so culty and strange, just horror novel fodder for sure.
Okay. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just mentioned it was really the readers, it's the fans that took this book and made it into what it is. And it's got kind of almost, can I say, a cult following as a result of that. So some people have, your fans, a band wrote a bunny-inspired song. Fans have created bunny-inspired artwork. Even readers who have gotten tattoos. There are even tattoos inspired by the books. So here's the thing, is this cool? Or is this creepy?
That's a beautiful.
She says it's cool.
Something tells me she has a bunny tattoo.
Not yet.
Oh, no, I think it's amazing. I mean, I'm so honored by it, honestly. Every time somebody tags me with a tattoo or art that they've made, I'm always moved. Somebody crocheted this little stuffed bunny here that's on the table.
It's really cute.
It's really adorable.
I'm gonna do this. Sorry, I'm gonna do this just for your microphone and your beautiful hair. There we go. Okay, go on. Yes.
Yeah, and so just the incredible things that people have made me, paintings, stuffed animals, clothing. It's just, I'm so moved by it all. So
Okay, so Canadian icon Margaret Atwood has called your work, quote, so genius, and she's named you as her literary heir apparent, that is huge. And you, of course, have cited her as one of your influences. Have you had the chance to meet or get to know her at all?
Yeah, no, absolutely. She tagged me on Twitter when she first read the book a couple of months after it came out. And I was so shocked. I was like, Margaret Atwood tagged me. And then she followed me, which was just amazing. We met and we had a photo shoot for the New York Times Tea magazine. And she told my fortune, and she said, she gave me some advice, and she said, you should bleep it more. So now that's what I do. I have a candle that says that, and I light it whenever I'm scared.
I love it.
That is incredible.
Bunny is currently actually being developed, and it's not surprising, into a film.
Yeah.
And this is with the J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot Productions, which is, again, huge.
Yeah.
So what can you tell us about the project?
Well, it's in development. There's a script, there's an actor attached, there's a director, so it's very exciting. I've read the script, I've given notes. I think we're all of one mind that we really want it to be loyal to the book, which is so exciting. I think fans will really like this adaptation.
All right. So, Mona, we have to ask, what's in the works? What's next? Is there another Bunny book? Fans want to kind of know.
Yeah, I think there is, Bunny. I think there's one more. And yeah, there's one more, for sure.
Well, Mona, we are so excited for you. I'm glad we
thank
get
you.
to claim you as one of our own, and you've been blessed by Her Highness Atwood. And thank you for blessing us today on our set. Congrats. Congrats. Hey, it is called We Love You, Bunny. It's available now in bookstores everywhere, but our studio audience, you are so lucky. The luck of a rabbit, perhaps.
Yes.
Because you're going home with your copy today! All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.